All right, guys, welcome to the Friday workout. We got the demo, Javier right here, so it's going to be a pretty good one. Boyan behind the camera. Yeah. We have the first piece is going to be some quality strength, focused on upper body. Then we got an AMRAP, focused a little bit more on the legs, but there's also a little bit of upper body involved. And then we're finishing with some accessory work. Okay, so we're starting with the first piece. And we're going to do a combination, and we're going to do supersets. And if you can point at the board for a second. Superset means we're going to do the whole thing in a row, and then you take rest as needed. Okay, so that means that we're starting with the chair dip. Javier is going to demo the chair dip. He's going to put his hands on the side. He tries to keep his back as close to the chair as possible, and then he's going down. And he decides how deep he goes. He's going to feel some stretch in the front right here. And then he presses up. We do one more, and then he presses up. There we go. Very nice. Once you've done max repetitions of those, because you want to go to failure on those, then you go to the push-ups. And this time, we're going to do a narrow stance or narrow hands push-up. So it's going to be within the shoulders. He's going to go to a push-up position. He's going to go for max reps as well. So remember, he's going to be pretty fatigued from the dips. So the push-ups are going to be pretty difficult, all right? And rest. Try to go as deep as you can, and you're really going to feel those triceps blowing up. Once you're done with those, we're going to go to the core. And it's going to be a towel drag, but there's going to be a little bit of arms involved. So keep in mind, you're super fatigued by now. You should barely be able to lift your hands or lift your arms. And then he's going to be in a hollow body position, squeezing his butt. And he's going to walk and rest. Very nice. So for this towel drag, you can use, of course, a towel, maybe a little pillow that's pretty smooth over the floor, but you don't want to have too much resistance, okay? You want to try to keep your arms straight and try to keep that belly button sucked in, okay? Any questions, hit them up on the sugar watt. Then we're going to go to the AMRAP, and it's going to be an AMRAP of 14 minutes with 3 movements. And we're going to use a grocery bag for the weight. There you go. With some Fit8 or some NOCO weights. Javier is going to load the grocery bag. Yeah, nice. All right, so the first movement is going to be the split squat. If you can hold the weight with the split squat. You don't necessarily have to, because the movement itself is pretty heavy. There we go. Some odd object carrying. So he's going to go in a split stance, right? He wants to load all the weight on the front leg, and he's going to go down. Try to touch your knee to the ground and press up. And try to keep leaning on your front leg there. One more and rest. So preferably do 10 with one side, then go to the other side and you do 10 reps. Javier is going to do 2. And up and rest. Once you've done 20 of those, we're going to go to the sumo deadlift. So he's going to have a wide stance. He's going to try to keep his back nice and neutral, and he's going to go down. There we go. And once he's going down, he tries to push the butt back. And as you can see, he keeps pretty much vertical shins. There we go. Really keeping all the tension on the hamstrings. And rest. Then the final one is going to be the upright row. So your legs probably want a little break by now. And we haven't done enough shoulders already with the push-ups. So we're going to do some upright rows. And with the upright row, he tries to lead with the elbows. So he shrugs up. And then maybe you can hold it for a second at the top. You don't necessarily have to. But you really want to be in control here. And rest. Nice and controlled. So you decide how much weight you use. Now if you have a second bag, maybe you can fill them up with some sand, really make it heavy, or put some, I don't know, some weights in there. Maybe put your kid in there or something. Who knows? Really try to make it heavy, but watch out with the upright row, because you can, if you make it too heavy, it's not going to be too good for your shoulders. Once we finish all of that, we're going to go to the accessory work, and the accessory work is going to be for quality. All right, we're going to start with some Nordic curls, and then we're going to go to an L-sit. Scaling options will follow. I have to sit on the couch here. So Javier is going to place the pillow right there for his knees. He's going to have his heels under. And then he's going to try to really slowly be in control. And then at one point, you come forward just enough that you can't hold it anymore and just slow yourself down with your arms. There we go. Let's do one more. As you can see, he tries to be as much as in control as possible, keeps the tension, and then he releases and rest. All right, let's get this wire out of the way. So that's a pretty difficult one, guys. It's going to be really difficult for the hamstrings. We're going to go over the scaling option for that just in a bit, because you don't want to cramp them up or maybe tear something. So if you're not ready for that one, do the scaling option. The L-sit hold, he's going to go on the chair, which is going to be wide grip. He supports himself, and then he keeps the tension. Let's see, guys, how good he is with that L-sit hold. Okay, all right. That's pretty impressive, guys. You didn't expect that one, did you? All right. All right, so if you don't have a chair like that, what you can do is maybe use some books, stack them up, and put them on the side just to elevate yourself a little bit, okay? Now, first, the scaling option for the Nordic curl. The scaling option, oh, we didn't speak about that, did we? Sorry? Glute bridge? Yeah, glute bridge. The heels on. He really tries to dig his heels into the couch, and he elevates his hips, holds it, and he really feels those hamstrings working right there. And he's going to slowly descend. Let's do one more. And up, he squeezes his butt and really tries pulling with his heels into the couch. And rest. Nice. Now those are actually pretty good for the hamstrings as well. And then the scaling option for the L-sit hold, which is going to be sitting down, and he's going to elevate his legs and hold. There we go. Now the further you put your hands forward, the harder it's going to be. So if you struggle with this, just place your hands a little bit further back and you can lift them. All right, it's all about compression right here in the core. And rest. So that's going to be pretty interesting. For the glute bridge or the Nordic curls, try to get 10 repetitions. You can also use a partner for the Nordic curls, someone to hold your legs if you don't have a couch to grip onto. And for the L-sit hold or for the leg raise, you want to try to accumulate 40 seconds. So it doesn't have to be in a row. You can maybe do 4 sets of 10 seconds, and then you get there. You take rest as needed, and then you do another round. Okay? Finally, the advanced workout before you go to the warm-up. For the advanced workout, guys, it's going to be 4 cycles. 4 cycles of an AMRAP. How long is it? AMRAP, how long?
Double check. It is, to be exact, 4 cycles, AMRAP 3 minutes.
3 minutes. You can really see I didn't write this.
No, it was me.
Okay. All right, so it's going to be 4 times an AMRAP of 3 minutes with 1 minute rest after each AMRAP. And that AMRAP is going to be a double-handed dumbbell or kettlebell shoulder to overhead. So he's going to either go push press or you can go push jerk. There we go. Let's not try the split jerk, that's pretty dangerous with this one. We're going to go to a double-handed swing. Really using those hips. It's going to be a Russian swing. Then to the deadlift. You can either go it in between or outside of the legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then the toes to bar. Now if you don't have a bar to grab onto, the scaling option is going to be the V-up. And the V-up is pretty difficult. It's also a lot of coordination. But Javier is just nailing him right there. Nice. So that's going to be that advanced workout if you have the equipment, guys. Good luck on that one. Then the warm-up. It's going to be 3 sets of 20 jumping jacks. Living room jumping jacks. That's it. 5 Superman inchworms. And with the Superman inchworm, you want to walk out as far as you can. That's it. You try to keep this core nice and tight, butt squeezed. Don't get the cable mixed up. So 5 of those. Sorry. And then the up and down dog. So from that Superman inchworm, you can go straight into up-down dog. And then he presses back. Nice. And rest. Good work. All right, guys, so I would say good luck. I'll see your results and have fun.